welcome back. Today we're going to be testing 20 maps of this T17 Scarab farming strategy using Scarab of Hunted Traders, Bloodlines, Monstrous Lineage, Glittering. And the 14 Divines here is just to signify the 20 Sanctuary maps that we're going to run because they're 0.7 each in bulk and Excellence doesn't currently show them. So I just put this here to do the investment calculations on Excellence, which I will show you in a minute. So this is going to be the Atlas tree that we're going to be using. I will leave a copy of this down in the description. I don't have all the points, otherwise you just take more Scarab nodes like here, right? But I mean, that's fine. It's very little increase in here. Let me show you guys the Excellence. All right, so this is the Excellence for the strategy. Our current investment is 54.6 divines, with these bloodlines being 1.5 div each. These don't show in div prices. The glitterings being 0.5 div each, and then these being pretty freaking cheap. So we have to make back 54.6 divines in 20 maps in order to break even, and anything past that is profit. So I am curious to see how much I'm going to make during this strategy. And I will report back after we are done. So I will see you guys after I run the maps, but I will leave a small showcase in between to show you guys what the maps look like. See you guys then. Yo guys, so I was just editing the video and I noticed I forgot to mention that I did also use Chaos Orbs to roll the maps, obviously. I forgot to include the cost. It was about probably 3 to 4 divines worth of Chaos Orbs I used. So just subtract 3 or 4 divines from the total profit. It's probably like 1.5 divine less per hour, I assume, which in the grand scheme of things isn't that insane. But I know I forgot to go over how I rolled my maps. So essentially, I was just looking for any Scarabs that was over 150%, and pack size that was over like 40% probably about. If it's close, I mean, it's close. But I don't have the Regex on me right now. I will post the Regex in the description. But essentially, I rolled for 150% more Scarabs and 40% plus pack size for the most part. And then I would just Regex out any bad mods that I didn't want. And that was pretty much how I ran the maps. Shaper Touch were great as well. Just some good loot from those. But yeah, I noticed I forgot to mention that, so I figured I would mention it right now. Thanks, guys. Alright guys, so this is what the stash tab looks like after running the 20 maps. As you can see, it's pretty full of loot. It's about almost a quad tab full of loot in the 20 maps. So this is what the excellence looks like for the strategy. 143.7 divines was our total revenue. We dropped 2 curation, which, I mean, it wasn't a huge sample size, but about 1 per every 10 maps, which does track with what I've done previously of this farm. We've sort of sustained glitterings. We got 3/4 of our glitterings back, so that's pretty nice for like not having to do as much trading. Bloodlines, not as much. We got about 1/4 of the bloodlines back that we spent, but I mean, hey, that's still sort of sustained. I dropped 6 raw divines. I think that's fairly average for this strategy, 1 every 4 maps-ish. The only real lucky drop I'd say we got was the Voidbane Reliquary Key. And, I mean, you run enough maps, you'll drop one of these anyway. It's not, like, insanely expensive. It's 2 divines. I only killed the boss about half the time. It's a partial build issue, partial skill issue. But if you kill the boss all the time, you'll make more than this. But I only killed about half of the time. So this is what the profit breakdown looks like. So as you can see, the investment was 54.6 divines, as shown earlier, with the 143.7 return, which leads to a profit of 89.1 divines, or 4.4 divines per map. It took me about 8 minutes to run each map, so that's about 33.3 divines per hour. Of course, this doesn't account for bulk pricing, and this does not account for time taken to sell everything. This is just raw. You put in maps, you take out. This is what you get in terms of quote-unquote currency. Of course, you have to liquidate and whatnot, but this is what it boils down to. So if you guys enjoy content like this and you would like to see more of it, please leave a like down below so I know that this is the type of content you want. And it also kind of helps push the videos to everybody else who may also enjoy this content. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great day.